I am Matthias, I am. The school system is broken, and textbooks are some of the biggest offenders. We all have textbooks, right? Whether you're in college, high school, you have to buy them, your teachers make you buy them. They're heavy, they're clunky, they're expensive, they'll hurt your back, and there are way better options out there in this modern world that we live in. So why do we keep having to use textbooks? The internet's free, right? Why are we using that? Don't be one of those guys that's all like, the internet's not free, I have to pay $29.99 per month. Shut up. The internet is free. You just don't want to go to McDonald's and do your homework. But you can't really do your homework at McDonald's. You can't really get any studying done there because what is studying other than the act of eating, texting, watching TV with a textbook nearby? Wikipedia is free, right? How come we can't use that? Well, evidently our teachers say anyone can change the information. Well, then anyone can change it back, right? If one person can change it, then the entire world can moderate that. But in all honesty, we probably all use it. We just fudge the link. It's not a big deal. You should probably fudge the link because teachers aren't really going to check the links for your sources. And if you are worried that they're going to actually check your links, just make the link extra long. The teacher's going to look at it, screw that, that's going to take me all year to type in. And odds are they're not going to type it in. How many times have you been working at home? You could not get this question right. The answer is in the back of the book. You just cannot come to that answer. And you finally get to class and you see everyone that actually got the same answer as you. And you're like, I'm not crazy. The textbook's wrong. And guess what? No one can moderate it because it's in a textbook. Why do we have textbooks? It's about the money. That's why there's so many different versions of every single textbook. That's why when you go in the library, there's like version 1, version 2, version 3, version 4, version... Which version do I get? Well, honestly, they're all the same because the chapters are just rearranged, so there's a new version and you have to actually spend money on it. You can't just buy it off your friend who took the class before. And teachers require that. So you're sitting there in class on the first day and someone's like, oh wait, I've got the one with Abraham Lincoln. And you're like, well, I've got the one with George Washington. And you're flipping through the chapters like, I think it's the same, I think it's the same. And then there's that guy that actually buys the wrong textbook and everyone's like, this guy, what an idiot. And finally your class starts and the teacher takes out the textbook and he's reading from it. Why am I here right now? I could be reading from this at home. But hold on there, because you will. Because the teacher assigns reading for homework. And he's gonna go over it the next day. So really, you could have avoided going to class altogether. So that money that you're paying to the school, think of it as like rent for that desk that you're teaching yourself in. A textbook is a reference tool. Not a lesson plan, professors. Then you've got those teachers that actually don't use textbooks at all, and you're like, oh, finally. But then 2 months goes by and you haven't had to open it once. Why do I have this textbook? When are we gonna use this textbook? Oh, that's just for reference if you need it. If I needed to reference something, I'd use the internet! Sorry I overreacted, Professor. See you Monday. We can't keep carrying these textbooks around either. I mean, they're really heavy. They're actually starting to hurt people. So at the end of your educational career, you have a broken back like a 90-year-old, no money, well, like a 90-year-old, no job like a 90-year-old, yet you don't get to retire and have the benefits of a 90-year-old. In fact, you still have 65 more years left. Good luck! If this video made you laugh, share it with your friends. And don't forget to subscribe to my channels on YouTube.